Great job, and I'll tell you, she takes a beating in that cab.
All right, coming up next, it's going to be the Predator, driven by Alan Pazo.
We saw that Michigan driver had a lot of engine problems when he was racing and qualifying, but this is one guy that could win it all.
You better believe it. Fred Schaefer from Pontoon, Illinois, in barefoot.
A lot of people say Freddie Schaefer builds the toughest motors in the sport. Look at the jump! Unbelievable air. Alan Pazo doing everything he can, but he's not going to be able to make this up.
Oh, hang on, here we go.
I'll tell you what, Pazo with the engine problems again actually made a battle out of that. But Freddie Schaefer may be close to beating the 12.59-second run we just saw by Bigfoot. The supercharged Chevrolet out of Illinois. Freddie Schaefer always means business. Watch this jump. Unbelievable, perfect form. Watch the landing, watch the front tires compress, and a huge bounce. I'll tell you, at a lap time in the mid-14s, he's going to be tough. And here's the kid that shocked us by qualifying number 2.
There is Four-Wheel Crazy, driven by Rob Morris.
The new youngster from Fort Worth, Texas, with a brand-new Ford Ranger could be one of the big underdogs in this event. He'll be up against Gary Schott, the number 7 qualifier with the Exterminator Chevy, and he did a great job in qualifying. Who do you pick here, Jerry?
Well, this could be a close race.
I'll tell you, the kid in the Ford has been strong.
Rob Morris is, let's watch it now. Here we go. Up, and over.
Good launch by both machines. Definitely this will be a race.
Oh, that Four-Wheel Crazy. I think we better keep an eye on this one.
It's going to be, problems for Schott making the last turn, and that will hand it to Rob Morris, the new kid with the new Ford. Obviously, Jim Schott was going to make that a race, Jerry.
Yeah, he certainly would have. He eases it over, stays on the equipment. Let's take another look at Four-Wheel Crazy. 14.55 seconds on Rob Morris.
It's an excellent lap time, and you can see he's keeping it low to the ground on the cars, trying to pick up as much a lap time as he possibly can without losing it in the air. And there's a dejected Jim Schott, the Exterminator. He's got to be sick.
Coming up, the Unlimited Finals and the Super Modified. Now, if you don't think these machines aren't loud, we're sitting here on the 4th floor at Anaheim Stadium, and we can feel the power up here.
That's for sure. We're coming back with the supercharged Super Modifieds, the quickest and fastest off-road machines in the world. Stay with us. Semi-final round. We've got the 4 quickest qualifiers in that division, and now it's up to those drivers to determine the champion. We've already seen some of the incredible action that these machines can present, but by far, the heaviest machines in mud racing can definitely plow through the pit here in Anaheim. The Goldbricker Ford, it looks like we may have some problems to start off this battle with the 4 quickest machines. He's talking to the starter as the supercharged 460 Ford may not be able to make the call. Boy, he's rushing around. Looks something is wrong in the rear end area. I don't know what the deal is, Jeff.
Now a way of getting inside the truck.
That's for sure. You don't have to worry about jumping into the bed, but you can come right up through the floor. It looks like they may actually be trying to reconnect the starter. In the meantime, Jim Whiting out of Arizona. That's definitely showing his sportsmanship, waiting patiently in the Titanic Revenge, is finally given a single run, and he will go through into the final round. Remember, this is a battle of the 4 quickest qualifiers, and there you see the ejected team with the Goldbricker Ford pushing her back to the pit. On the slow motion replay on Jim Whiting, remember, he was the number 1 qualifier for this field at 2:51. Gets a good fast going. 2.69 seconds. That means he'll definitely be competitive going into that final.
Certainly will. All right, here comes Unnamed and Untamed. This is Bill Oliver again from Mountain View, California.
Oliver's rear engine machine has got to be one of the wildest ever. He ran 2:59 in the qualifying round for the number 2 spot. He'll take on the number 4 man.
He's taking the other lane now on this run.
That's true. Very good point, as a matter of fact. It's unusual to see somebody run so quick, taking another lane. The Mud Puff machine ran 2:90 to get into the field. Tell you what, he's going to have to come up with a whole shot and a half to stay competitive here.
This is Ed Gerber of Bakersfield.
Inching forward into the staging beam, now ready. Gerber gets the whole shot. Arrives with a rear engine Willys at the finish line. Watch this replay. Perfect pass. The last time, the quickest yet, but look at this thing at the finish line. 2.43 seconds, the quickest run in the Unlimited.
All right, here comes the Mud Puff now with a 2.91.
I'll tell you what, consistency is all that matters for Gerber. He got the whole shot, ran as quick as he did to qualify. Just flat wasn't enough against the quickest run of this round. A great battle, and that'll set up Titanic's revenge against Unnamed and Untamed in the final round. There's a happy man.
Boy, Bill Oliver, he's smiling. You know, he almost lost it, though. Coming out of the midset, he could have lost some time there.
No question about it. That 2:43 may not be as quick as that thing can go. The crowd's got to be wondering who's going to win that final round dash. Tremendous battle with a huge, huge crowd on hand for this event. 3 classes of mud racing, monster truck battle deluxe. You couldn't ask for more.
A beautiful day here at Anaheim for racing here at Anaheim Stadium.
The crowd gets ready now for the ground bounders, the supercharged, super modifieds, the quickest and fastest mud racers, including 1988 winner Californian Wendy Carmen, the lady in the near lane.
Going against the pit boss, Roy Scotty Kirby.
Unbelievable pass for Kirby. The defending champion in the far lane holds the track record here at 2.06 seconds. And on the replay, it looks like he was just about that quick that time. Beautiful run for the supercharged big block Chevy. 2.09 seconds on the 100-foot-long pit. I'll tell you what, he's right where he left off last year, Jerry.
Well, Wendy had a time of 2.35 seconds. All right, next pair up. Going to bring Top Dog going against Mudbuster.
Well, Jeff Carlson in the Mudbuster did real well here last year. Listen to the sound of that 512 cubic inch supercharged Chevy. Here's last year's runner-up.
From Fresno, California.
Tom Etheridge, the Top Dog, small block Chevy in the near lane.
Weaving through the mud pit.
Man, for a small block Chevrolet, that thing is still incredible. It got runner-up to Kirby here last year. The big question is what happened to the Mudbuster machine, and the starting line crew is waving him off. Tough break for Jess Carlson.
Driver from Banning, California.
Here's Etheridge's supercharged small block Chevy, 393 cubic inches, front wheels up. Look at the left time. The quickest run ever for a 100-foot-long course in U.S. Hot Association history. 1.86 seconds, eclipsing a 2.5-year-old 191 national record.
Here come the next pair. It's going to be the Psychotic Reaction with Glenn Weller. And he'll be going against Tuff-E-Nuff with David Taylor behind the control.
Now, David Taylor is a brand new driver. But man, does he come up with the horsepower. Look at the back end of that truck. The fuel-injected machine of the Psychotic Reaction team broke about 3/4 track. There you see it backfiring and blowing the fuel injector covers off. Obviously, big-time problems for the fiberglass nitrous oxide GCJ. But watch this.
Oh, this is unbelievable. A good straight run. Look at the fenders flapping away.
2.28 seconds. That should be good enough to get into the Final Four.
Oh, here comes Harry Sherry. This is a hot machine driven by John Morse.
I'll tell you, it is an awesome piece of equipment. One of the lightest machines in competition, about 1,900 pounds for this supercharged Chevy-powered Jeep. He's got to go quicker than 2.35 seconds to get in the Final Four in the Camel Shootout.
He's from Santa Maria, California. Easing it up to the line. Waiting for the green, and he's just about ready to go.
2:35, the mark to beat. A lot of tire spin off the starting line. I don't know if that's going to be good enough. Boy, lock it up the brakes. There is not much mud on that machine at all. On the replay, you can see the spinning tires. He didn't hook up as well as he thought. But the lap time is good enough anyway to get him into Camel Shootout in the Super Modified. 2.30 seconds gives him the number 4 slot. The longest standing record in U.S. Hot Association mud racing history is already broken. 1.86 seconds by Tom Etheridge, last year's runner-up. I can't get over that run, Jerry.
Unbelievable. But coming up, we've got the monster trucks and a classic battle it's going to be between Bigfoot and Barefoot.